right? That's what he wants people to see. Let's
Who?
pull up Top Shelf.
Andy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Smashley in the house? Briggs Beans, let's go. Strawberry Dream are forever. Yes, Briggs Beans in the house for sure.
I can personally say that I've known Andy for quite a while. And before he was even breeding, just growing, he is one of the best growers I fucking know. So I can almost guarantee Top Shelf Terps is some top shelf fucking shit. I haven't grown it yet, but I will soon.
Oh, the Mendo Dope Boys are wearing his shirt in their video.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
You haven't seen that yet? That's pretty
not
cool.
bad, but I was there when we all met each other
That's pretty awesome.
I was at the Top Shelf Terps booth when the Mendo Dope Boys got done with their show and came over there, and
Yeah.
I didn't
Peoria.
I didn't think to get like a perfectly set up picture with them because I always feel like everybody around me is doing that, and I don't want to bother people like that, you know. And so
Yeah,
then
but that's kind of what you do, bro.
I know, but I gotta start doing that more. Like right here, you
Yeah.
know, I should be in here because I know I've taken a picture with Andy at some point, but not really like this. So,
Right. Right.
but yeah, I definitely need to be doing that more often. I got some pictures I'm gonna put up that are the few times like with you. I got a couple with you. I got a few with some people like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes to a lot of the same events that I go to. He's from Quincy, Illinois, guys. Similar. We got a few friends, at least in the indoor farmer community, that are from Quincy.
Daniel Bard over there. Mushroom Man, he's from Quincy.
Yeah,
Cole Cram, ain't he from Quincy too?
yeah,
Curry
yeah.
State Hemp.
Not everybody that is in the indoor farmer community, but Cole and Philip,
Yeah.
Matt Anderson, Andy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, actually they're all sponsors.
Quincy
So,
got it going on over there. Shit.
yeah, there's
Adams
actually
County.
a little bit of a pretty strong community growing there in that sense. No pun intended. But looking at what Andy does specifically, I've been actually asking him. I need to get sort of a listing of his products. So okay, that was an auction. All right. Let's see if I can find out more about him this way.
I need to go get my computer. It sucks on the phone so bad. I'll be back.
I'm not seeing anything about his product. Well, hey, it is what it is. I know he does infused honey. He does other such CBD infusions and such things that you might see with the. He's a grower. I know he's a big grower. He's good with the growing the medicines, and he has a lot of good shirt designs. Actually, he's doing a lot of good things with his shirt designs with the merch that he's doing. Oh, look at that! Oh, there's a Top Shelf Terps inside that bud. Okay. So he's big into the nugs. All right. Well, that's enough of that. I don't want to just show his nug because that's not for sale.
He's a hell of a grower, man.
We want to highlight the business side of things. And with what he does is he uses the terps and the CBD and all the different parts of the plant, and he's using that to make different infusions. I know the biggest thing is the honey, but I know he does more than that. Like I said, the merch, and he's probably doing.
He's got beans too. He's got beans. He's got lots of beans.
He does
He'll sell his beans.
genetics. Okay.
He's got genetics.
He might be sending that out to some of the people. I need to see some of the winnings from people that have won in the past. But yeah, Waylon, you met the Mendo Dope Boys. I did, Baxter. I did. I met Afro Man. I met the Mendo Dope Boys. I've met Diamond Dallas Page. I met Michael Jackson. No, I didn't actually. But I met his sister. No, I didn't actually. Just kidding. That's an old Goonies reference.
It is though.
It came to my house to use the bathroom once. Like, no, he didn't. All right, you're right, he didn't. But his sister did.
Yeah. Which one? I mean, if Janet came,
Never know.
she's welcome. Come on, Janet.
Right. No.
Young Latoya would have been welcome too. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Here she comes. The bathroom's closed. I'm just kidding. Ronaldo says, wow. Okay. All right, Ronaldo. Wow, what? Who I met? Yeah, I met a couple people. Nothing huge. I'm never going to be like that blown away. Honestly, I'm blown away more by people who I think are like highly intelligent,
And have nice booties.
Some of the people out there who are doing similar things, like not just podcasting, but having discussions that are not necessarily easy for people to have, like we do on People in the Boxes. Like last week, we talked conspiracies. We missed you, Ty.
Oh yeah, you talked conspiracies last week.
Oh, it was good, man. It was getting crazy. We went 3.5 hours on Thursday, and man, yeah, it was crazy. Actually, speaking of, well, actually not speaking of, it made me think for some reason. I want to go and I want to look at some Colt Montgomery songs. I might get copyright claimed on this, but I want to find out what song. He says that he's given me permission to use a song for my intro. And so
I'm about to get off of this phone and come back on the computer. Can you put the link up again?
Yeah, I will. Just hit me in the comments, and I'm gonna do another dab anyway. What's up, chat?
All right, I'll be right back.
We got 15 on Facebook and 14 on Rumble. It's crazy. It's double the audience without any more extra work like you have to do on Facebook. So if you guys are coming in tonight on Facebook, appreciate you guys. If you could hit the like button, share us out, and yeah, make sure you drive safe in the storm, in the snow. Over 4 hours, Valerie. Oh, it was over 4 hours on. Oh no, that was on game night. 3.5 hours was on People in the Boxes. God, I see. Right as you corrected as I was saying some. Anyway, yeah, that was game night, but yeah, that was my sponsor spotlight, guys. Top Shelf Terps. Can't wait to see what he's gonna do as he gets bigger, and I think, like I said, I think he's working on like a Shopify or a some kind of online store, and I really push a lot of my friends and entrepreneur friends and sponsors to do something like that. If you guys want to get on game night out there, let me know, and we'll work something out. But yeah, it was fun. And this week, I don't know if I should tease it a little bit. I think we're gonna play something a little bit more along the lines of like a game with like briefcases. I don't have briefcases, but we'll do something like that. We'll see what's up. Maybe we'll figure it out. But I got a few days to mess around with it. It was fun. There's hey Timothy in the house. Timothy was one of our players from game night, guys. And if you want to support me in any way, if you don't have the money to join locals, it is still really nice to come through and interact, hit that like button, share me out, all those good things, because that stuff is really helpful. But also to join me on locals as a free member, you can join as a free follow. But then, if you decide at some point you can afford it, then it's easy right there that you can just change it. So think about that. If you are interested at all in joining, you can go over there for free and follow and do all the things, sign up, make a login. And also over on the Rumble, it's free to go over there and hang out in the chat over there, because it's actually a much cooler place. I'm just saying. Something like that, Michelle. We'll see. We'll see. I'm glad I'm a official member now. Thanks for making that happen, brother. Baxter, yes. Wait, who are you? Is that Bradley? That's right. The indoorfarmer.locals.com. I got to work it into my intro and things that if you want to help support me, just go there and sign up and subscribe. You do get all sorts of perks and things, but that's really not what I'm. That shouldn't be. That should be icing on the cake, really, because to be honest, a lot of people that join, they join to help support me in these all of the episodes, all of the shows I'm doing, and all the work I'm doing on the back end, and that is to say that it's entertaining, that it's informational, it's inspirational, all those good things, motivational, maybe at times, maybe not, maybe other times it's tough, but I also want to show you guys the tough moments too, the times when I'm not able to, what's the word? Not when I don't have a good direction moving forward. I talk about that, and I want to put that out there because I want you to know that you guys are not alone out there. If you're out there trying a project, trying something new, getting away from your comfort zone, whatever that might be, I want you to know that other people are out there doing that as well, and hitting those mistakes, hitting those hiccups and those roadblocks and those speed bumps. So we have to make sure that we all know that it's okay to do that. It's part of the game. It's part of the show. Part of the world, I guess. I hit my other accounts. Okay. Oof. Yeah, that's what I don't like about Facebook. Go find me on Minds.com. Although Minds supposedly, I don't know what's happening over there. See what's happening over there soon. But yeah, you never know. Twitter, go find me on X. X is supposedly pretty free. All right, where's Ty at? Ty, supposed to be coming back any minute now. If you are watching over on, I don't know, looks like most everybody's hanging out on my page. Yeah, thanks a lot for coming through, guys. Tomorrow night, We Grow Wednesday. I believe I'm giving away some Foop mist spray. I'll have to go and make sure of that. But it'll be a good time, as always, on We Grow Wednesday. See what's up in the agriculture news. I had something else. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of looking up. I might do this. I might not. But I might make it its own show. It could be its own show, really. How often you get hit with friend requests, and there's like obvious red flags as to why it's like a fake account. And I thought it'd be cool to just pull those up. And then while we pull those up, while we have it up, we look through and we find out what the mutual friends are. And so I go and message you guys, whoever it is that is a mutual friend of this said obviously fake account or scammer account or whatever it is, and I say, hey, just so you know, so and so, you need to go check this out. I think that would be an informative. I think it would be a helpful show, and it could be pretty funny as well. As bad as I've truly done nothing or caused anything. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. I'm not making extra accounts. I'm not doing that. If I get booted from Facebook, all these other destinations will continue, and I'll continue on with my show. We've got 9 people hanging out on Rumble right now. That fluctuates up and down, but I am up to 320 followers. So thank you for that, guys. If you're on Rumble, watch me for the first time. If you could hit that follow button, I really would appreciate it. Help me get up there to the big boys, and one day we'll be going toe to toe. Entertainment, late night entertainment, centered around sustainability and entrepreneurship, doing things yourself, building up your own self-worth, your self-value, right? All those things are connected in a lot of ways. And if you look at every show I do, it's very similar in that same aspect, is where it all connects back to not just yourself, not just your own knowledge to build, to grow plants and grow food, but your knowledge how to work together with one another, your knowledge of how other people have skills and knowledge and you know are adept at building things and doing things in their own way, like their own businesses and their own different avenues of building their own uh, ways of life, right? So all of that stuff is important to be able to sustain what society, right? You can't just be like, okay, I'm me, I can sustain my own house and my own land and I'm good. Well, you got to be able, you got to know your neighbors, you got to have a little bit of communication with other people, you got to know who's got some skills around, you've got to have, like me, I've actually been, because of this show tonight on Tuesday nights, the Indoor Farmer Reviews, because of this, I've met so many entrepreneurs, so many other small business people who are out there doing it themselves, or are maybe in that struggle phase still. Some of them are maybe bigger than that. Some of them are all in all different levels of that. Some of them it's their side hustle. But in every instance, I saw that spark of somebody wanting to do it themselves, wanting to make something of it. And that right there alone is something to push me along, to motivate me more. Well, I don't know if Ty is coming back, but if anybody wants to pop up here, we got a few more minutes, about a half hour. Well, I could hang out as long as I'd like, obviously, but I didn't have all that much information to go over. I do need to find some more events, though. I don't think this yoga event is going to cut it for next week. Events. Let's see, next week, or, well, there's probably still more this week. They do separate weekend, so I don't know if that means... No, they're saying there's a lot of stuff on Saturday here, so that should be good. Let's see. Nothing that's great that stands out, I'll tell you that. Cooking Light, the cookery. It's on a Thursday. I can't do that. A baby shower. I should just crash this baby shower. Hey, I'm just here to do a review for this for this spot. Is that okay? Is this? I'm gonna taste the cake. Oh, why is this cake blue in the middle? Oh, you've revealed the gender already. No. Extreme bar bingo. Line dance parties. A line dance party. Oh, ice cream sundae bar at a Dairy Queen, though. Doesn't sound very authentic. Coffee and Company. Tomorrow at 10:30, Sunnyland Branch Library. Coffee and donuts at the library, man. Let's do it. Kickback on Fulton Open Mic. Open mic. Dungeons and Dragons at the library. There it is, right there. This Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Count me in, you guys. Count me in. Peoria Public Library. Like, am I too old to join in this? I wonder. Let's see if there's an age limit. Open to ages 13 and older. No prior experience necessary, although we are always looking for more dungeon masters. Without any background and without any prior felonies or arrest experience. Note, participation is limited based on the number of dungeon masters. Oh, snap. Doors open at 2 p.m. and gameplay starts at 2:30. So when they open the door, that everyone rushes through, grabbing up their staffs and their swords and their shields and their magic wands, and they just like rush in the whole place. I can imagine it right now. Feel free to bring snacks. Woo, yes, bring in snacks. Bring some medibles. Bring some medibles in there. All the be for all the dungeon masters, okay? Not the 13-year-old kids, of course. You got to go around and find the dungeon masters. Well, I guess those could be the 13-year-old kids. Never mind. I guess we're gonna have to scratch that idea. Won't bring the medibles. Eat those edibles beforehand. You're back. All right. Linking it in the comments. It's there. It is. Whoop. There it is. Much love, Shane. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I love your content. Inquisitive mind and humor. Still fairly new to discovering you. Well, thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that you say that, because that's what I try to. That's exactly my personality. I'm very inquisitive. I think similar to Joe Rogan in a lot of ways, as far as like sort of Neanderthal that's sort of curious. I'm intellectual in a way that I enjoy using my brain. That doesn't mean that I'm necessarily the smartest cookie in the crayon box. You know what I mean? Or in I think what is it? The cookie in the toolbox? I'm not sure. You get my drift. 2:30. You guys know that is the dentist's favorite time of the day. 2:30. Think about it. I like this. I like this idea, but I think I would feel pretty awkward going in there by myself. I felt pretty awkward trying to play Magic the Gathering as an older person. About 10 years ago, I tried. I never played it as a kid, and my friend had showed me, and I was like, well, it's kind of fun, I kind of caught the bug, and then you go to try to find somewhere to play, and it's like they looked at me weird, like I was, like they were judging me, like this guy doesn't belong here. He can't be. Is this a cop? No, I guess they wouldn't be worried about that there, would they? But no, like they're like, no, this guy can't play with my, 2/2 elf warrior with a, green white affinity. I don't remember the terms. Speaking of, what is this? They're showing it's a bakery with coffee and donuts, and it says coffee with a cop. Coffee with a cop at the La Bakery. Coffee with a cop. It's with a cop, just like in Super Troopers. This Saturday, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. They figured, no one's going to show up there at that time. Let's see if Ty wants to go there. Ty says you're not connected. Can you imagine, though? Just show up there all blazed like Lord Leaf Cycle in the house. Top Shelf Terps. Hells yeah. We were talking about Andy for a little while. I should tag him, I guess. I think somebody else tagged him. Ty, would you go to this event? 8 a.m.?
What is it?
Coffee with a cop.
Probably not.
What do you think this is like? This is kind of insane, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. I mean, can we have coffee and cannabis with the cop? I'll go.
That's what I wonder. Like, what happens if you go and you show up? Like, you got your drug rug on. You've got like a couple of doobies in your ear and stuff. I wonder what he would do. Coffee with a cop. Let's see. We've got an exciting event coming up. La Bakery is hosting Coffee with a Cop on January 13th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we'd love to see you there. Like
I think all of us stoners should go.
They should have put a bunch of eye emojis right there. We'd love to see you there. Meet Peoria Police Department representatives for casual coffee and conversation. No agenda, just community connection.
I think all of us stoners should just go. Show up in the hundreds.
No agenda, you guys. Mark your calendars. Coffee with a cop.
I ain't got no agenda either, other than to see if that cop smokes weed.
Don't miss this chance to make new friends and enjoy some fantastic coffee. Bring your friends, family, and neighbors along, and tell on each other as you. Oh no, I'm just kidding. The more, the merrier.
Just don't bring your cousin with the warrants.
Yeah, just remember to check. Check. It says right here, check for warrants before you. You get. They're collecting fingerprints after you've touched the jelly donuts, the powder, the powder, the powdered sugar on the jelly donuts.
Facts.
There you go, man. They're like, we're collecting up all the cups after this. I'm sorry, which cup was your? Okay, this was your cup. Okay, we've got this marked.
Yeah, I agree, Timothy. It is definitely probable cause for an excessive agenda. Just of that fact alone, I agree.
Right, and then also he says 8 a.m. Really? Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Most drug dealers I know move around 8 a.m. in the morning to their bed. Just saying.
I mean, I could see that. They can maybe keep some of the riffraff out at that time.
Yeah,
But that's interesting. That's an interesting event.
yeah.
I like this auction though. I might just have to. This is tomorrow. It's at 5 though. I can't do that really on a Wednesday.
Well, dammer.
Items must be paid for by noon the following Wednesday, or they will be relisted. Okay, so they're auctioning items off in the store. I kind of like that. I did a review on that store before. I saw this. I don't know if you saw this earlier. Fused glass hearts. Fused glass hearts. So this is Friday at 6 p.m. Kind of a strange time, but the season of love is upon us. Let's make these beautiful fused glass hearts together. Each heart is approximately 4 inches and has 3.5 layers of glass. You will learn how to arrange different types of. Holy cow! That's good. I'm not reading all that. All right, so you get to do all of it yourself, evidently. Interesting. Very. And tickets. Okay, so it's not free, boys.
Any ceramics? I like ceramics. We
There
can
are
go do
a
some
couple of those.
ceramics.
Yeah, there are some ceramics. I saw. Like, this is another glass one. It's for fused birch or glass birch tree.
Yeah, that's cool.
Here's one that's play date. Gnome antic, like romantic. I get it. Is this for singles or for? Let's see. Join us for the romantic love-themed experience at our Nomantic Clay Date class. Together, you and your special someone will sculpt adorable clay gnomes infused with the magic of love. Let the creative sparks fly as you grab whimsical expressions of affection. Enjoy a romantic afternoon filled with laughter, artistic. Oh man, my throat.
I just want to kill myself already. Just say, I like clay though. It's fun.
The joy of creating everlasting memories. It's a unique celebration of love that you'll cherish forever. Guided by our expert instructors. Oh, there it is, folks. Guided by our expert instructors. Your wife will get handled well by their Patrick Swayze-like instructors, shirtless, coming up behind you with the wheel going, and it'll be playing. It'll be playing. What was it from Ghost?
Unchained Melody.
Event price $70, includes 2 gnomes, 2 people. So 2 people for $70, man.
My hand.
Holy gnomes.
Holy gnome shit.
Oh, holy gnome. All right. That was not the only one. Okay, here's one. Wheel throwing for you, Ty, in Washington this Thursday, 6:30 p.m.
That's not far from me.
Oh, here's another one. Wheel throwing for kids.
What is wheel throwing?
It's this, what you see there.
Oh, dude, I love that shit. I want to do that.
I've never done that, but this is for kids here. I don't think you're going to be allowed. Like, I'm a big kid. Leave me alone.
Man, fuck that. I'm making a A pipe.
Good night gnome acrylic on canvas. This actually, I didn't see this before. I saw it, but I didn't read it. This actually looks kind of cool.
It's in Washington too.
Of whimsy and magic, or whimsy and magic, with our canvas painting class featuring a charming gnome under the enchanted night sky. We will take you through painting and cozy gnome
Good night,
surrounded by
Michelle.
mystical constellations and a deep, velvety sky adorned with stars, guided by our expert instructor. Oh snap! Sergio has gotten around, hasn't he?
Boop.
He's gone over. He's gone over to the beginners class for women, for wives of you know, clay and clay throwing or whatever.
Molding.
Jumped over here to the acrylics class, and he's like, "I will teach your wife the expert way. You will leave with a beautiful painting and a slight crook in the neck." No, I'm just kidding. Even if you have never painted before.
Maybe you'll know how to surf even.
Yeah. Are you for scuba? Our instructors are awesome, and we make it as easy as we can. Okay, so this actually sounds really cool. I'm gonna be interested in this one for sure. That's really cool. You guys know I like to draw, and painting is right up my alley as well, I guess. We did do like a Pictionary on game night, which I didn't love because I didn't spend a lot of time on each picture since we had to be quick about it, you know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't great. I'd like to do something more like fun, like draw your face real quick, but like that wouldn't work in the game. All right, so let's see. Sunday at 1 o'clock for this painting. That's going to be what's Sunday? 10, 11, 12, 1.
I need some weed.
1 o'clock. Okay.
I need some devil's lettuce. Where's it at, damn it? Come here, sinner.
All right, so we want to do a dab as well. 1 p.m. for this painting.
Drawer. Oh, there it is. I've got some nice little cookies Jello crumble. About a half ounce left of it. I've been putting it in my joints, and it is super fire. I don't know how the fuck this camera is going to work, but yeah.
Felt that weird, but I think I'll get it. All right. So I think this is going to be a good one. I like this one.
Super fire. What?
The painting of the gnome. I like that idea.
You're going to go to it?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I want to see it's in Washington. It's in Washington. Okay.
You see that there, Waylon?
I do. That looks like little cheesy poofs or something.
Yeah, it's crumble. It's
Long rib extra. Okay. Good night, Michelle.
Really good.
Falling asleep over here. Have an awesome night. Ashley, you have a good night as well. Thank you for hanging out.
Later, Ash.
Hitting those like buttons and share us out if you can. I'll be we got about 20 minutes here, and I'm gonna get going. I try to stick it to about 2 hours max.
You ain't never had crumble?
I have. It just from like you're a smaller box, and just it looks bright and it looks good. I'm just saying it looks kind of like.
Oh, it's very good. Some of the best crumble, at least, I've had. Well, one of the only concentrates I can really do without my lungs telling me no, you know.
Yeah, and it's all about the temperature too. You got to really make sure it's low temp.
Yep. More so than that, with the crumble, it's so dry you can just crumble it in your joints and smoke it that way as well, you know, which I do mostly.
All right, let me look at this again. I'm gonna say interested in this. I bet it costs money though. Tickets, yeah.
What, $30?
I don't know. Let's find tickets. $80, bro, and you can make a ring
Damn.
as a spinner in it, on it.
Damn.
$80. I'm gonna say uninterested in this.
Yeah. It's expensive for really not
Yeah,
much.
I'm not gonna lie. Eventually, one day, I will be doing things like that, looking at some of these events and finding the big expensive ones and such. But right now, Daddy's on a budget.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about that. Me too.
Daddy's on a budget, and honestly, I love finding the free and cheap events that I can show other people, because that's part of what this show is about too. Is like showing showing you guys how you can get out of the house. Sometimes, a lot of times for free. Actually, many times it's for free. Um, that the events that I try to cover. Now, I mean, some of these events are obviously with vendors where they are hoping that you'll buy things, and I can't always buy things, but I'm still trying to offer them, you know, publicity. I'm trying to be helpful in some way, make it a win-win. Um, Ty has firsthand experience of that, and yeah, it's like until I can get to the point where I can buy something at every vendor, at every booth, like that's
Yeah.
my goal. That would be great to be able to walk through and go to these big events, and I can just go to every vendor, purchase something.
Or at
Um,
least the vendors personally, support your friends type thing.
oh, for sure, but like I
Yeah.
honestly,
I would love to be able to do that myself and have often thought about that while I'm at events,
you know how
and have actually spent money I really didn't have because I felt guilty that I wasn't buying something for my friends.
exactly, yeah.
So,
I've been there for sure. But you know how long it takes to actually go in some of these events where there's like 100 or 200 booths where I'm just trying to go long enough to say hello, tell them what's up, what I'm
yep.
doing, and get a picture of what they have going on. And
Hmm.
just to be able to do that, sometimes it takes the whole time I'm there, and it's time to go. And they're
Yep.
closing up shop, because just for me to go to every booth, and a lot of times I don't even get to all the booths because they're so big. So eventually, I want to be able to do more of that, but I have to get there sooner. I have to be there earlier,
You
and
need a cameraman.
that is a big one as well. But that's all going to require more money, and honestly, I'll get there. I just have to be patient about it. I think
Or a really good
2024.
friend with some cameras.
Well, you're not wrong, but not everybody has the time, and I'm not trying to. I want to make it beneficial for somebody, where I
Yeah.
can offer them something, by like getting into the event, or
Right.
whatever it is. But at the same time, I know 2024. I think it's gonna be my year. Looking back, Valerie knows this. Valerie's on the insider information here, but we were looking at some of my graphs from my subscription platform on Locals, and 2023, was what was a huge growth year for me overall. Even
Right.
though there have been a lot of people coming and going, for the most part, it has gone in the positive, and the growth for sure throughout the whole year, and that's good because I can see the graphs and the charts on
Yeah.
how many people have come and gone, and um,
I'm a good cameraman, Timothy, and I would do that for Waylon. I mean, I couldn't do it at every place he went. He goes way more places than I go.
well, that's
But
the thing.
yeah.
Yeah, is like we don't live close together.
Mhm.
My vehicle, I don't think I can even go to all the events that I'm interested in going into,
Yeah.
especially the ones that are a little further away.
Did you see what happened to my car?
No. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I totally smashed it, bro. I smashed it.
So it's totaled, or is it?
I mean, all the airbags popped, by the insurance company standards. Yeah, it's fucking totaled.
That would do it for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's possible. I'm old school, and it pushed in that front bar and bumper into the front of my radiator, but it didn't go much further than that. So it's possible maybe I could pull that out and replace the fan in the radiator, and it would work again. But who wants to drive around a big old dented up, ugly ass car? Fuck that shit. So we
Yeah.
have another car. So as for now, we're just sharing a car. That's all. There's actually 2 other cars in his house. My oldest daughter lives here and works and has her own car as well. So it's not like I'm hurting for a ride or nothing, but just sucks to not actually have my car, you know?
I definitely know how you feel on that one.
Hmm.
Hey, do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you think that this event would be worth some video. It's at
Pet.
PetSmart, and it's for a outreach event for pets. I don't know. I could get some cute moments, but
You could probably get some good material in a small space too, man.
yeah, and it's not just that. I feel like it might be good to publish, to push or to just
Yeah.
shine some light on it.
And who the
Uh,
hell don't like puppies? Come on. Great content. Puppies and kitties.
I'm going to. Oh, you're. I'm not sure if if you're leaving Bradley or
Yeah,
not,
that's
but
what he was saying. He's going because those other people said they were going to sleep.
no worries. Yep. Yes, we would go. We would be good and maybe help get them adopted. Yeah, I mean that's all. I might put this on the interested list. It's during Saturday when I could go, and maybe score some points with PetSmart. Actually, what I might do is it would be great to get some like sponsorships with aquarium stuff. That would be great.
Yeah, right.
But also, PetSmart, I think, will test my water, my aquarium water for me. I did test it with a test strip myself, but I'd like to get it more professionally tested at a place like that. So definitely going to have that one as interested, and that's going to be Saturday. And I think Saturday's the 13th. I'm off my days here.
What are you tested? Your pH?
The 13th, yeah. Well, not just the pH, but like everything. There's a lot of stuff, that goes into.
Yeah, for aquariums and keeping fit. And yeah, I know all that. That's what I was
Well,
wondering.
I mean,
And
just
his
like
EPA,
minerals. You got your minerals. You got nitrites, nitrates. You got uh, bleach or any other chemical
chloramine,
that they're looking for. Chlorine. Yeah, that's what I should have said.
chloramine and chlorine, both actually.
Let me.
Again, just like fish, though, that's also a worry for your plants. It's bad for your plants. So both of those, good thing to test for. I didn't know PetSmart and that tested the waters like that.
I don't know if they do, but I think they might because they do a lot with aquariums and they sell fish and all sorts of stuff with it.
There's a
So,
locally owned one here called Aquaman, or they test Fishman. It's called Fishman.
all right, I didn't find a lot of things. I'm gonna have to try to if I want to do that painting on Sunday. I'm gonna have to skip High Brother, which is a men's group. If you're out there and if you're a man and you want to if you want a group where we meet up twice a week, where we just kind of hang out, see how the other boys are doing. We usually have topics that have to do with really everything, but we talk about it from a men's perspective. So it's actually a pretty good group. We also do a sort of rotating promotions for each other. So we started this thing where every week when you show up to the show, you get put on a wheel, and we are promoting each other. We're making it worthwhile. What's up,
Nice.
Wes?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, bro? I'm gonna do another dab or two, and then I'm gonna get going for the night. Got 14 people watching over on Rumble, man. I'm telling you what, like the difference in effort you have to put through that versus between Rumble and Facebook. I mean, we're live in three different locations on Facebook.
You're also on YouTube now since I'm streaming you.
Well, I'm on YouTube as well. We're on YouTube in two different places, plus
Yeah.
X, plus Twitch, plus Instagram and Kick. All of those are blown away by one place, Rumble.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you tell me. I know I talk about it a lot, guys, but I'm trying to get some of my audience to go over there and to hang out in Rumble more often because Honestly, it's a chat just like any other. Although you can put in better emojis. I think they're cooler emojis. You can't respond to other people's chats by replying to them. But that's actually okay for me as the creator because that makes things a little bit more difficult when people are replying to each other in the chat and everything. So I'm okay with that being not part of Rumble's chat.
Right. Oh, Waylon, did you get
We're on kick as well. What's that? Go ahead.
did you get to see the bowl that Daryl Wellburn made for me? The Sherlock?
Possibly.
If not, I'm gonna get it. It's so badass. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little more. We're gonna continue reviewing this cake batter live from the organic outlet.
There wouldn't be no possibly. If you've seen it, you would definitely remember. Check this out.
Appreciate you. Oh wow. Yeah, I did not remember that. Oh wow, that looks tempting, bro, but do not put it in between there. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a family friendly show. Don't be
But yeah, dude, you ever seen a Sherlock like that?
I have not.
Yeah. And he made it the colors of my cannabis connoisseur symbol too, man. It's green, black, and white.
Where's the hole?
Which
Sorry.
one?
The
The
mouth.
carb. The carb is right there.
Okay.
The mouth hole is
I
right
see.
there.
So it's
And
like
and the bowl is right there. And it's a big ass bowl.
it's not awkward like it seems. It feels.
No, actually,
Oh, I see. Huh.
holds kind of perfect, man, because the bowl is so big and I got big ass hands, so it kind of just
It
grips
is
it perfect.
it's a
Yeah, the
fat-
bowl's big, dude. The bowl will hold about 6 grams full. You know, broke
grams.
down.
Wow.
Yeah, you can pack about 6 grams in this bowl.
Some keef on it.
I mean, by comparison, look. That's this jar. Pretty similar size.
Bowl.
Yeah,
That's you could fit half a box of cereal in that bowl.
yeah. It's a $300 piece, man. It's a lot of glass, actually. It's heavy as fuck.
At least May says it's pretty.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. How you doing? Anyway, I didn't even know you was watching.
Lisa, if you want to come and have a, we're going to leave here in a few minutes, but if you want to come up for a smoke, you're welcome. She's probably working right now.
When he leaves, I'll probably. What time is it? Oh, I gotta go to the station first.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind doing an after show on Rumble where we can listen to music, because I do need to find and figure out which song I want to use for my intro.
You know, I'm still beating Facebook's copyright claims every single day. I go live every single day, bro, and I play music every single day.
I see you doing that, but
every single day they hit me with copyright, and every single time I dispute it. And the only words I ever use is used in fair use and without profit. And they accept the dispute every single time. Sometimes it's instant now. When I hit that dispute and I hit send, it's instantly comes back. Dispute accepted.
do you get stars?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been getting stars. Fuck, I got 250 today.
Well, that's with profit.
I know, but they're still not hitting me for it. What's up, Wes?
What up, man?
What's up, Wes? You're here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's past what I was trying to,
How far was you going?
Trying to be a good boy.
Oh, it's 9:30, 10:30, 9:30.
10:26.
Yes, close enough. Damn it, somewhere in there.
That is funny though. Elisa and Wes, you're in Illinois, right?
No, Minnesota.
Oh,
Minnesota. I know a couple people in Minnesota.
What general area?
Oh, I'd have to go look where she lives. I don't know. She originally from Jacksonville, Illinois, but they're up in Minnesota somewhere now. Good people. Tell you in just a second.
I'm about an hour west of the cities.
west of the cities. I can't. I was gonna try to adapt to West Philadelphia, born and raised in Minnesota playgrounds back in.
Yeah. Actually, she don't have the city she lives in, just the city she's from.
Oh, right.
It's-
Everybody
Okay.
I can't
cheers.
remember. Somewhere in Minnesota, though. Didn't y'all just get legal up there?
What's that?
Didn't y'all just get legal up there?
Yeah, fucking August 3rd.
Yeah, I thought it just happened. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, long enough to be on my second run of autos.
Nice. She said something about it. My friend up there, this year, so that's why I remember.
It's got like it's nice. It could be better, but I mean, we can have 8 plants, but only 4 of them in flower,
A lot better than us, man.
and 2 pounds in the household,
Way better than us.
and then it's 2
can
ounces
only have
on your
5.
person
We can only have 5. Period.
by plants.
Like-
Period.
Yeah. With medical marijuana at least.
Oh
Unless
yeah,
you
I
get
don't know our medical standards. I just know our recreational.
Yeah, see, our rec can't even grow. They're not allowed to grow,
That's fucking dumb.
and they're not allowed to do anything but buy from the dispos and feed the 3 big corporations that own every
Yep.
one of them. So,
Yep. I love that big farm. Getting their fingers and everything.
yeah, here in Illinois, though.
On that though, really, I mean,
Yeah, it is.
people that own the big pharma. So, like, even if you were to not say if there was no dispo and we all went, like, everyone grew their own, all the grow shops would be owned by whatever up, and like it goes down the chain.
I think
it's all going to be owned by the Indians.
I think if we grew our own, it'd be something more like there'd be a bunch of mom and pops,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
and that's
Bunch of
what
headshots and shit.
Yeah, I can go down the block to a mom and pop Arab store or just a mom and pop other people's store that I know 3 blocks from each other, and
What do you
buy
mean?
cigarettes. I think we should be able to do that with weed.
I'm talking about the supplies, the grow shop supplies. The
What
grow
about 'em?
shops will get big enough that then it's just a corporate grow shop now, and it'll be like a
Oh, that's already
Yeah.
happened.
AutoZone
Yeah.
or,
You know I worked at Grow 5, and I've told people this many times. There are 2 companies that own almost every product on every one of those shelves, period. And that's Hawthorne Gardens and Hydra Farm. Like Fox Farm, Roots Organic, same place. They're Hydra Farm. Okay? They're just all different labels under a different name. So those grow stores are already like that. They're already corporation owned. And if you don't know, Hawthorne Gardens is how do you say it? Subsidiary? Subsidiary, is that the correct way to say it? A subsidiary of Monsanto.
Monsanto.
Yeah, Monsanto.
Who is?
Hawthorne Gardens.
I believe. Yeah, who was it?
Owned
Warren
by
Buffett.
Monsanto.
Has his fingies in there too.
Yeah, probably.
Let me play devil's advocate here. Say you're a big company in the 80s, we're polluting the water and whatever. You don't really know it until suddenly someone explains it to you at the top, and hey, we've been doing this for this many years. A lot of them will decide to double down and keep going, right? Hide it somehow.
Yep.
But there's also the factor that some of these companies will build a second company or another company
Facts.
that does good things, or not good necessarily good things, but sort of to help counter some of what they have done, meaning like more of the natural side of things and more. But maybe some of that is them trying to capture that audience as well. Who knows?
Maybe some of that is appeasement. They do
That's
that
what I mean.
to
That's what I'm
appease the
getting-
people.
That's what I'm getting at. Is they didn't have another way of, say, stopping what they were doing fully because they were making all this money or whatever, and that goes for these companies that find ways to hide their byproducts in other products.
Yeah.
you take your byproduct from this product and you find a way to shove it into like your food or something else somewhere
Right.
else.
Well,
Mhm.
we all know
It's
what
healthy.
Monsanto is. We all know who that is. We all know what they're disliked for. Okay. But Hawthorne Gardens is a relatively new company that they established. And they established it for one sole purpose, the marijuana industry.
To snatch up part of
Yeah,
the industry. Okay,
yeah.
or
In,
that
in in industry that they previously was not part of. You follow what I'm saying? And they became part of it in a big way real quick.
I took it over.
That reeks of, not good stuff to me.
I think a lot of people were worried about this, and I think it was pretty obvious that big companies would take advantage of a new industry, a green rush, a gold rush, as
Yep.
were.
Yep.
Why wouldn't they?
True.
You know what's funny though is like oil. Like you don't really have a lot of merch for big oil. Like no one's going around like with their Shell, with like sporting their Shell gas station shirt. Like
I
in
don't
I
know
the,
see a
about
lot of
that, bro.
people with that shit actually.
Hey, I
well,
don't
they
know
work
about
there
that.
probably.
I sold a Shell gas station Shine for like $1,800, bro, that I found in a fucking dumpster. I don't know about that.
A what?
A Shell,
Yeah,
an antique
buddy.
Shell gas station sign, metal
Sign.
sign.
That's different. That's
Those are
different.
worth big money,
Sign.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that we have all seen the Antiques Roadshow or the American
yeah, they
Pickers.
did it. Yeah, they did
Remember
quite a few
American
signs
Pickers?
on there.
They were found to have done that, or like at some point along the lines, they had to start making up stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, half of it is staged,
Yeah,
or
Pod
maybe
Stars,
even more than half of it.
Pod Stars too. Yeah, they
They
both.
Yep.
find the item ahead of time, and then they go through and they pretend like they're looking around.
Yeah,
And they have it set up already with the guy, and
but even given that, it doesn't change the fact that the values that they gave for these items on the show were pretty accurate for modern value at the times that they were published. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
I
They weren't
know
really
this
ripping
because
people off.
Right. I know this because I do some of that stuff. I personal friends with all the owners of the pawn shops in my own town just for that
like flea
reason.
markets, pawn
Yeah.
shop, flea
I
markets.
hit
pawn
flea markets.
shops.
I do a lot of antiquing and different stuff. Last year I got a $1,700. Well, I got $1,700 for it, but it was worth 32. Japanese Sumatra vase from the 1940s. It was a
Cool.
4-foot gas vase with the gold inlay and just really beautiful, intricate designs. You know how I got it? I was junking. I used to junk steel. And a guy on the internet posted he had a washer and dryer in his front yard. Come and get it if you want it. I ran over there real quick to get it. When I was loading it in my truck, he said he had a few other things in the garage that wasn't metal. If I wanted them, I could have them. One of them was that vase. I made $1,700 off of it. But I knew it was worth something as soon as me offered me, because I have an eye for antiques and stuff like that. I've been doing it for a little bit. It's kind of an interest of mine.
My house I bought it from an antiques and vintage hoarder, and
Really?
he took out 6 26-foot trucks out of here, and there was probably at least 2 left when he never stopped coming back. So he ended up leaving a whole bunch of shit behind.
So did you sell any of them?
I sold some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got anything good?
It depends on what you're looking for. There was some cool shit. I mean, some stuff I find really cool. Somebody might not, but there's like a lot of old tools, like original Ford tools that have like the Ford logo printed on them and shit. That was pretty cool. But
yeah,
stuff like that. An engine for a 31 Ford, parts to build a car.
See, I could have sold that.
I scrapped all that.
And to answer your question, Joe, if I had a choice, I would definitely open the grow shop first. But a pawn shop would be a quick second for me, man. It wouldn't take no decision making. I would like both, definitely.
I got some antique coasters.
Yeah, I mean, a pawn shop is like the perfect business to make money, dude. You're basically robbing people.
Robbing them blind.
You're robbing poor people that need money bad anyway, that come and selling you their shit. But you're almost guaranteed to make money off of it. It is what it is. Here's another short story when I was junking, going through an alley looking for some metals. Real quick, I found 2 LED crystal lamps from Germany and sold them for about $600, just sitting in a box in an alley that somebody threw out.
I got some antiques. You think you could make some money on this?
I probably can, depending on what it is.
Antique
That's a
bud.
dog turd.
Yeah, eBay is one of the things, Joe, they use. What are they,
Antique
bills?
money?
Oh, is it foreign money?
If that's that Israeli stuff, it's garbage. It's not worth anything.
What's
Yeah,
it?
that
Who's it?
Iraqi money.
Where's it from, bro? Is that Saddam Hussein?
Yeah, that's Iraqi
Yes.
It might actually be worth something.
or Pakistani.
I don't know, but it might actually be worth something.
Like $2, maybe 10.
I mean, it'd be worth the
No, I'm
current
legit,
value of the Iraqi dollar or whatever the fuck the money's called, for sure.
That's
If
a
that's
old.
worth
That's not
anything.
even. That's like 2 or 3 currencies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
My
not
kid
more.
had his teacher gave him a whole bunch of those, and we looked it all up, and it wasn't. There ain't much value at all. A couple bucks.
Check that out.
I think it'd be fun to send to people if I was sending out other stuff like with
Yeah.
slabs and stuff.
I think
Not
it'd
every
be
day you
fun
get to see that shit.
I think it'd be fun to send to the NSA. Just a bill. Just send a bill. That's all.
What if
If
there's
they want to
a bunch of,
exchange
like,
this,
what if there's stuff on the bill like it's like white residue or something? Like what if that was some crazy?
Well, it'd be even cooler if you'd like cut the pyramid out of our American dollar and paste it over like Saddam Hussein's face and then send it to the NSA. The FBI. That'd be great.
And I send them a cute little love letter made from cut out like letters from magazines.
Yeah. Here during I'd say Trump's first election, there's a bunch of dollar bills going around with stamps on them. It said
Yep.
stamp money out of politics. I went and bought one of those stamps and started doing it myself, and I like that. I like that. It's a good place to put that stamp on money.
Stamp money out of politics.
Yep, that's exactly what the slogan was, and it was a stamp.
Joe says, "Yeah, I sell on eBay, and they normally use
Yeah.
eBay to see
He's talking about the pawn shops.
for sure." Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the pawn shops can't do that to me, man. They can't do that to me. Like I went in once with a brand new grow light in the box, hadn't even opened it, and they told me everything in the book. They found it for as cheap as like 117. And when I asked him to flip the screen around and let me see what he found, he failed to mention that the one he found was used, not new. You know what I mean? They try all kind of slick shit. I can't stand it. Hi, Elisa.
It was
It
used.
might be the first time I've been on screen with you. What you doing?
Yeah, but
got
that's a
home
hard
from work?
situation.
Yeah.
Just got home. She rushed home
Yep.
for us, you guys. Thanks, Lisa May.
Nice.
I work.
means
right
I
down
gotta
the
pack
road.
another bowl.
I got one packed.
Nice. We're gonna smoke a
Right.
joint.
What was I gonna say? I lost it.
I do that all the time. It's a pothead problem.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because you know what? First
Or-
of all,
Either that or you're
watch a
getting
lot
old.
ADHD.
a lot of other
Early
shows.
dementia.
I watch a lot of shows with very high, high end production value on these web shows, like where they do the same shit. And I know they're not high because there are a lot of times there are shows where there are people that just are not into it. Well, I mean,
How
unless
you know?
they're on, maybe I don't know, maybe they're on something. Who knows? You always have those closet users still that don't want to tell anybody. But for the most part, I know. Well, like for instance, Tim Pool is one that I like to watch, and he, I don't always agree with what Tim says, but I like the style and stuff. But he's like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't drink alcohol or anything. So, and it's like people like that, whenever they have a brain fart or a misspeak or they read messed up, I'm like, see right there. I'm like, see, it's not a stoner thing. It's like, especially if you got a lot of people watching, like right now, I got 17 over on Rumble, 7 over on the Facebook. Like there's enough people watching that you can have little mistakes, and it's not. I don't blame Mary Jane. I don't blame you, Mary Jane. I don't blame you.
I blame her ass.
Yeah.
Don't use her as a crutch. Just make sure that we can live with her. And
Let me
I have
clarify.
to agree with you, Waylon.
Let me
That's for
clarify
sure.
that. Not with any brag, but at one point in my life, I had about 138 IQ, and one of the reasons my IQ was higher is I had a hell of a memory. I could remember auditory and visual things quite well in comparison to others my age. Okay, I don't have that anymore,
what
and
happened?
there's nothing changed from that time besides the weed amount, bro. That's the only thing that changed. So what else can I blame it on? Maybe
You're
age.
right. You know,
It's not her fault.
uh, the line would have been, bro, when I say, well, what happened to it? Your line would be, I don't remember. Okay, well, let me try this again. Where you say, I used to have a great IQ because I had a great memory. And then I say, so what happened to it? And then you say, I don't remember.
No, I said
Stop
the only thing that
practicing.
changed is weed. I
I
didn't say I don't remember, but honestly, I don't really know. I mean, some things I still got a good memory. Like you could read probably a succession of 20, 30 numbers to me, and I could repeat them back, forward, and backwards. That's called auditory memory, the things you hear that you remember. Um, that's pretty good by the average standard. I think the average person can do like 10 or so. I can still do probably 20 or 30, but back in the day, I could do 100 and I could read them forward and backwards to you at the point. There's no
Margaret
way
says
I can
she
do that.
has smoked for 30 years and still has a great memory.
Yeah, well,
Joe Kelly says 25,000 Iraqi dinar sold for 34 bucks on the 9th on eBay. Yeah, 34 bucks.
how
I bet
many?
they,
How much you
34
got?
bucks is 34 bucks.
I bet
How
they
much?
didn't have Saddam's face on them either.
How much dinar do you got?
I can't tell you.
Why?
Joe,
I'm
got
saying
him.
what
We got
what
him.
what God damn it, what were they called? Never
Uh,
mind. What Iraqis did you chop up and take their money from, bro?
I arm wrestled an Iraqi once.
Was this in the service when you were in the service or
Yeah,
without?
yeah.
Oh,
I
you
was
just
in. I was over there, and that we were working with these soldiers or like Iraqi defense police or whatever they were calling them at the time. They get to walk around. I think they had 5 bullets or 1 bullet. I think 5 bullets.
yeah.
That they're allowed to carry, and they at one time I forget how it came up, but everybody was like, "Oh, Waylon, we'll have Waylon do it," because they needed somebody that they knew was good at arm
Was
wrestling.
strong?
Although the problem is, though, I'm left-handed.
Mm.
I am good at left-handed arm wrestling.
Hey, but
Because
that's actually an
I can go
advantage.
both directions, huh?
That's kind of
Huh?
an advantage because if you're a left-hand arm wrestler and you just be the first one to put your arm on that table, then he's got to put his weak hand up to
He
arm wrestle
wouldn't.
you.
Not Iraqi folks. They do not. The left hand is the unclean hand.
You're the devil.
The left hand, no. So we're not
Yeah.
because what happened was
Get
I,
offended, cut it
I
off
did
type
right
thing.
hand. I did it right-handed, and it was a struggle. But he ended up beating me, and I was like left-handed, and I'm like,
Yeah.
because I knew I'd beat him there, but then
Did he go? He wouldn't go left.
no, they wouldn't. He wouldn't touch that.
I would have just started choking him or something.
But it was all right. Like I don't know. I just felt
Well, fuck
like
you.
I
You
was
go
all
give
right.
me that left hand.
And I wasn't really doing like some guys were working out while over there because there was a gym on base, and I wasn't messing with that. Fuck that. I was going back to my hooch where we would. About 6 months in, finally we would get these trailers that were cut into threes with 3 different rooms. So they were like little closets basically with 2 people in each one. We'd get air conditioning finally. We'd have that cranked with the windows blacked out with like garbage bags taped over the windows, and in your room with like a blanket, and watching like whatever pirated movies and shit that you could get on your through our internet. We ended up getting internet, but it was through us. Like we paid a company, this third party company that was able to get us a signal and a
Satellite company.
stuff like that. Yeah, and we had to pay a bunch of people got together and paid to be able to have it.
That's cool.
Otherwise,
cool.
you can't have it.
Nowadays, Elon would hook y'all up.
Oh yeah, it'd be much easier today because the phone centers where so you could go to the phone center and get on a computer, or get on a phone and call back home. And today it would just be like you just use your smartphone and somebody they would bring a what's up, Joe? They would just bring a fucking what do you call it? The
What's up, brother?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
the
base, I guess, or whatever. It's not really a satellite dish, but
Elon shit is
the receiver. That's what I was trying to get to.
Elon was given the internet, the only internet Ukraine had to start.
Yeah, the Starlink.
Yeah.
Did you know you can get a satellite phone pretty easily?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Satellite phones are actually pretty cool compared to a cell phone. Cell phone is actually only like what I heard anyway. This was I think some pitch on a show, but they said 7% of the Earth is covered by cell phone signal, but the satellite phone, anywhere that you can see the sky, and
Correct.
the other words were, but something like it's just much easier.
Correct. I mean, technically, that's the same thing cell phone do, though. They bounce waves off of satellites to their towers to your phones.
It's a cutting out of the tower.
Then you're getting a direct signal from the satellite
I still
phone.
think your service would be crappy from the satellite.
From a satellite.
Well, I mean, you think about it. That's how the military called each other back in the day when they were at war. Was satellite phone.
Behind a tall hill. Yeah, you have a tall tower or something like that. But now, like Starlink was just gonna be insane. Although, what's gonna happen the first knock on wood, the first hack of Starlink or whatever?
Oh, dude.
Can
you imagine? Hey, when they put those things in the sky here a couple years ago and they shot them up, and that first time that they lit them all up.
They're still doing it. It's a constant every.
I know, but I'm saying when they first put that big row, and then that first time that they lit them all up, I was out here door dashing and I seen it in the sky, dude. I freaked the fuck out. I had no idea. I wasn't watching news. I didn't know nothing about Starlink. I just seen a line of lights in the sky that looked way too big to be up there by normal standards. So, yeah, I quickly got on the internet and found out what it really was, though. So
they had to adjust it from the first time they put them up because the angle of the solar panels were getting in the way of some observing. I forget who it was. There was some organization that was like astrology observation.
Yeah.
And they complained, and so they adjusted it. Now, I don't know how I feel about it. It does feel sort of like a Skynet, if you will.
Yep.
It also reminds me of the one of the Highlander movies where they covered the sky in that red light for several years or whatever. Saw those movies, Ty, the Highlander movies.
I've seen the TV show, the series. I don't really remember.
Oh, the movies were so much better, man.
I kind of like the show, though.
The movies were like Hellraiser meets the Highlander show.
Yeah, the original the movies were pretty good.
I just remember the show. I probably did watch some of the movies, just don't remember.
Bean, come up for a quick smoke if you want to. Cheers.
Was it the same guy? Did the same guy play the Highlander in the movies as in the series? No.
I
don't remember his name, but I liked the series, though. I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
Well, Xena, Warrior Princess.
Oh, yeah, I like that shit, too.
You remember the guy that played Raiden in the first Mortal Kombat movie?
Yep.
That was the Highlander.
Oh. Okay. I probably have seen the movies. Again, just don't remember.
They're very good. The whole plot behind it and stuff, it's a little different. They've they sort of tried to carry it on with the show, but
First
not
one's
like,
definitely the best.
I like the one where he won and he starts to get old. Spoiler alert. And like well, this is like the beginning of the next movie of the sequel, and he starts getting old, and some people come after him. He kills one of them, and then he gets their power, and then he gets young again. It's sucked right back into the game.
Right.
He was finally able to like grow old and die. He was so happy and stuff, and everything was great, and then boom, it's like, oh.
I wonder if that's where they got the storyline from John Wick.
Huh?
I wonder if that's where they got the storyline for John Wick.
He doesn't get younger.
Well, no, he doesn't get younger, but he's constantly getting drugged back into it. He doesn't want to, and
Oh no, that's a classic trope. That's pretty. Think about like Danny Glover on Lethal Weapon. I'm getting too old for this shit.
yeah.
Like a lot of them. Although that was probably a later movie, but we could do movie reviews on Tuesdays too. That would be fun. We would have to do it off of Facebook though, because Facebook.
Right. Yep. Yeah. We're talking about something. All right.
On Rumble though, man, on Rumble we could pull it up on the screen and like watch clips. Like I wouldn't want to watch the whole movie, I guess, but we could watch clips and then talk about the movies, like movies that we've seen in the past or whatever. Could be new movies too, I guess, but
It's always nice to reminisce.
yeah, well, I just want to find stuff that we've all seen. If we go to the newest stuff, it'll be like, well, not all of us have seen this or that. And watch party, Margaret. Yeah, I thought about that, doing like the full movie watch party. Have to be careful though. Have to be something that I paid for or whatever. How do I do that though? I can't remember.
I don't know. Try something new. I'm still new, and it's late. And I gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Not me. I got fired.
Oh
Nice.
damn, that sucks.
Wes,
I still got to get up.
You're working on it though. Working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have to get. Finally got referred to a spinal surgeon, so I'm gonna let that shit get taken care of first, and then go from there.
It's hard to find a job like that. It seems like that's convenience and termination for the company.
Hey,
Yeah, really.
Oh, what do you say?
He said he had to bounce.
Okay. Someone. Well, I got to get moving too, but thanks for Lisa May and you and Joe for popping up. We waited for you. It was all for that. All for one.
Oh, but thanks for the sesh. It's been one. See you later.
We grow Wednesday tomorrow, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys.
All right, night.
Good night. Have a good night, bro. Where's my fire? Shut the fire off. I need to set up a new outro. I'm just gonna be the outro tonight. So wait, Wes, are you frozen?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna remove you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's been a good episode. I feel bad when I don't get out to go review somewhere, but this is a good time too because I can take time to figure out my next steps and what we can review out there from the home, from sitting at home, checking out Top Shelf Terps page, checking out different events and what they do and what's going on there. So it's been a good episode. Thank you guys again. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Share the show with your friends. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Lamp, watch clips and discuss. Maybe more people would get. I love Lamp. listen, I don't mind the ones when not everybody gets it. I mean, I like to have that inside joke here and there. But thank you, Margaret. Everybody, peace out.